Happiness isn't always straightforward, and sometimes the truth can be a bit uncomfortable. We're peeling back the layers to reveal some surprising realities about achieving true happiness. These truths are eye-opening, challenging, and potentially life-changing. So, are you ready? 1. Happiness isn't constant. Have you ever watched the waves at a beach? They roll in, crash, recede, and then do it all over again. Just like those waves, happiness has a rhythm. We often harbour this image that once we attain happiness, it'll stick around forever, like a permanent tattoo. But here's the real scoop. Happiness is more like a temporary tattoo. It's vibrant one moment and faint the next. We live in a world that advertises perpetual joy, where every moment is Instagram worthy, filled with smiles and laughter. But let's get real for a second. Every life, no matter how picture perfect it seems, has its ups and downs, and that's okay. It's essential to know that happiness isn't a linear journey. There are dips, turns, and unexpected detours. Recognizing and accepting the fluidity of happiness can actually make our lives richer. It means treasuring those peak moments and finding strength and growth in the valleys. So next time you hit a rough patch, remember, it's not about clinging to happiness, but dancing with its ever-changing rhythm. 2. Adversity plays a key role. We've all heard the phrase, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? Well, there's a grain of truth in that. Think about it. The most inspiring stories, the ones that really tug at our heartstrings, often revolve around overcoming challenges. Why? Because adversity, in all its unwelcome glory, has the ability to mould us, shape us, and often lead us to happiness in ways we hadn't anticipated. You see, facing obstacles can teach us resilience, patience, and the real value of success. It's during those tough times, those moments of doubt, that we discover parts of ourselves we never knew existed. We find depths of strength, bursts of creativity, and reservoirs of determination. And once the storm passes, the elation! It's unparalleled. We truly appreciate the good times because we've seen the bad. In essence, adversity isn't just a stumbling block. It's a stepping stone, a rite of passage, guiding us towards a richer, more profound sense of happiness. So, the next time life throws you a curveball, remember, it's just setting the stage for a brighter, happier chapter. Embrace the journey with all its ups and downs. 3. Comparison is the thief of joy. The age-old trap of comparison. In today's digital era, it's like we're on a never-ending treadmill, always trying to catch up with someone else's milestones. Think about it. You're scrolling through your feed and bam! There's a friend vacationing in the Maldives or another landing their dream job. Suddenly, your cozy evening at home seems, well, not that glamorous. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Comparison is the thief of joy," and geez, was he onto something. Every time we stack our journey up against someone else's, we're selling ourselves short. You see, by doing this, we're not only dismissing our unique experiences, but also setting unrealistic expectations for our own lives. And here's the real kicker. Most of these comparisons are based on surface-level perceptions. The curated online world, it often masks the struggles, hard work, and sacrifices beyond those perfect moments. So next time the comparison bug bites, remind yourself, your journey with its ups and downs is worth celebrating in its own right. Celebrate your unique narrative. It's one of a kind. 4. External achievements don't guarantee happiness. Alright, let's get real for a second. How many times have you thought, if I just land that promotion, I'll be truly happy? Or, once I buy that dream car, everything will fall into place. It's a common mindset, isn't it? We often peg our happiness to external achievements, thinking that the next big thing will be our ticket to everlasting joy. Here's the twist though. While achieving goals can indeed bring a rush of euphoria, that feeling is often fleeting. Why? Because external achievements operate on a shifting baseline. Once we attain something, our desires and standards evolve, leading to the infamous "what next" conundrum. Think about the most successful people you know. Not all of them radiate genuine happiness. This is a gentle reminder that while accomplishments are rewarding, they're not the sole determinant of our inner contentment. True happiness springs from within, nurtured by self-awareness, gratitude, and personal growth. So while you chase those dreams, don't forget to cherish the journey itself. 5. It's okay to seek help. Now let's chat about something that's often misunderstood: seeking help. In a world that glorifies self-reliance and doing it all, admitting that you might need assistance can sometimes feel like a sign of weakness. But here's a fresh perspective for you. Acknowledging that you need guidance or support, it's one of the bravest things you can do. Every individual, no matter how strong or independent, has moments of vulnerability, and that's completely okay. Life can throw some pretty wild curveballs, and navigating them alone isn't always the answer. Seeking help, whether from friends, family, or professionals, can be a game changer. It's like stepping into a safe space where you can untangle your feelings, gain clarity, and build resilience. So the next time you're in a rut, remember, it's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. It's a sign of strength, courage, and self-awareness. Happiness often thrives in collaboration and shared understanding. Embrace it. 6. Self-acceptance is crucial. Ever heard of that saying, the most challenging journey is meeting oneself? Well, there's profound wisdom in that. In our relentless chase for happiness, we often overlook a fundamental piece of the puzzle: self-acceptance. It's the foundation stone upon which genuine contentment rests. Many of us are guilty of being our harshest critics. We nitpick, focus on our flaws, and sometimes even struggle with the face in the mirror. But here's an enlightening truth. The more you embrace who you are, warts and all, the closer you inch towards genuine happiness. Think about it for a moment. The constant self-doubt, the nagging feeling of not being good enough, it all evaporates when you genuinely accept yourself. When you're comfortable in your skin, external validations matter less, and internal peace matters more. Embracing your quirks, mistakes, and triumphs isn't just liberating, it's transformative. In the grand mosaic of life, every piece, including you with all your imperfections, fits perfectly. Remember, self-acceptance isn't just about feeling good, it's about acknowledging and understanding who you are. 7. Moments over material. Another truth many find hard to swallow is that our endless pursuit of material wealth often blinds us to life's real treasures. It's quite the paradox, isn't it? We live in an age of lavish lifestyles and opulence, where the latest gadget or that swanky car is often seen as a badge of success. But the reality is, happiness doesn't reside in those shiny objects. Have you ever looked back and realised your most cherished moments aren't about things, but moments? That spontaneous road trip with friends, the laughter over a family dinner, or simply watching a sunset. These moments give life its richness and depth. The material world is fleeting. Possessions age, technologies become obsolete, and the latest trends, well, they don't last. But memories, they remain timeless and unchanging. It's the experiences, the shared laughter, and the tears that truly shape our happiness quotient. So next time you're torn between a pricey purchase and an experience, choose wisely, because life's most beautiful stories are often not about what we have, but what we've lived. 8. Happiness requires effort. Now it's time to unpack a notion that's all too common: the idea that happiness spontaneously graces us without any action on our part. This couldn't be further from the truth. Genuine happiness isn't a passive emotion that magically appears. It's an active pursuit, a conscious choice, and sometimes a bit of a challenge. Consider this analogy. Just like a flourishing garden requires regular watering, apt sunlight, and constant care, our internal wellspring of happiness also needs nurturing. Those fulfilling relationships in our lives, they're built on mutual understanding, open communication, and dedicated time. And what about passion? They demand our heart's commitment, endless patience, and consistent effort. The journey of personal growth is also one of ongoing learning, resiliency, and reflection. While it might seem daunting that happiness requires work, there's a silver lining. The energy and time you invest in seeking joy amplify its resonance in your life. In the pursuit of happiness, every step you take makes the eventual joy sweeter and more profound. So remember, happiness isn't just about waiting, it's about intentionally weaving it into the fabric of our lives. 9. Change is inevitable. The fundamental truth about life and happiness is that change is the only constant. It's an age-old wisdom that many of us might have heard, but fully grasping it can transform our perspective on happiness. Visualize life as a river. It ebbs and flows, takes unexpected turns, and occasionally encounters turbulent rapids. Similarly, our journey through life isn't static. Friends move away. We switch jobs. Old hobbies may no longer excite us. And sometimes our most carefully laid plans crumble. It's easy to view these changes with apprehension or even resentment. After all, human nature gravitates towards comfort and predictability. However, embracing change, rather than resisting it, can be the key to sustained happiness. Each twist and turn, each new chapter brings fresh experiences, lessons, and opportunities. When we acknowledge that change is not just inevitable, but also a catalyst for growth, we open ourselves up to a more adaptable, resilient, and ultimately happier life. With every sunset, there's a promise of a new dawn. Embrace the change and let it guide you to unexpected joys. 10. Gratitude amplifies happiness. When we unravel the deeper intricacies of happiness, we stumble upon a powerful catalyst: gratitude. It's astonishing how this simple act of recognizing and appreciating the good in our lives can profoundly intensify our feelings of contentment and joy. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you, it's an affirmation of goodness, a recognition of the positive forces, big and small, that permeate our lives. Imagine a situation where two individuals receive the same gift. One takes a moment to truly appreciate its value, the thought behind it, and the effort taken to present it. The other simply acknowledges it and moves on. Who do you think feels a deeper sense of joy and connection? Embracing gratitude, whether by maintaining a gratitude journal or simply reflecting on the day's blessings before bed, becomes a transformative practice. By focusing on the positives, even during turbulent times, we not only enhance our current state of happiness, but also pave the way for some joyous moments in the future. It's like turning up the volume on life's beautiful symphony. Interested in more life-changing insights? Check out 24 Secret Mindsets of Super Positive People, or 8 Secrets to Finding the Right Person for You next. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We appreciate your support.